Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Live Season 2, Episode 38, I think. I've just checked it. Yes, it's 38. Okay, right. So, in my inventory there's a few items. I need to, especially in these, and we're going to head out. We're going to take a slow walk out through the undergrowth. We need to try and find some additional ingredients. Now some of them are fairly easy. It's difficult. You see, this is the problem. So I'm looking for rustic plants, but of course we've got the plants mod installed, which I thought was a good idea at the time, but now I sit here wondering about the wisdom, because now I'm looking for actual plants that we can use in our quest to, for want of a better word, fudge all the fights we're going to do. I find myself wondering things. Now this is easy because that's aloe vera. Now we've got lots of aloe vera. I've already got aloe vera. Got a mooncat mushroom. We've got some death stalk mushrooms there, both from the nether. But there are other plants that live with rustic side by side in happiness, and you know, make the rustic potion machine go round. Obviously we've also got vanilla potions. We've got a huge array of potions in this pack because I added, oh, what's it, extra alchemy I think it's called, plus cyclic sin, plus quark. So between all of these we've got a good selection of potions. Now here's one, ginseng. That's a new one. That's one I've not been picking up. I don't need industrial hemp seeds, thank you very much. But we will take a little bit of the old ginseng. The other thing I'm looking for is ragwort, because we've got some ragwort pods and I would like some more, because they're cool. So yeah, that's the general plan, is take a slow travel out, find some more of the, if I have a look at rustic, let's look at rustic. I should be in a safe enough place. There are a number of items. There's the aloe vera, there's the blood orchid. I don't know where, I'm not entirely sure where we will find the blood orchid, but that's fine. Chamomile, we need cohosh, we've got that horsetail, wind thistle, cloud's bluff, core root. I think, no, we don't need core root, that's just a food. We do need ginseng, and marshmallow root would be good as well. Let me just, oh no, there is something for core root. Okay, so we need core root. We can use honey. I don't think wax has got any particular use, but yeah, these are all things that we can utilize to get more potion effects. And the other thing I want to do, and this is always a problem for me, because I need to get into the alcohols. Now the problem is I'm doing the alcohol in not TFC, and I'm doing the alcohol in, here we go, that's the one I want, wind thistle will do. Not actually what I thought it was, but I'll take it. Ooh, hello, what are you? You're ghost orchid, I don't want you. So we're doing it in not TFC, we're doing it in Septec, and whilst I don't want to actually be doing it on camera in this pack, I do want to do it because there are some absolutely brilliant effects from it which will prove really, really handy later on. Oh, that's an Argo Coffer Leopard, yeah, because I'm going to pronounce that, obviously. Giant ragwort. Uses for giant ragwort. Alright, that's not what we're after then, is it? So there must be a different ragwort. Intriguing. Anyway, I need to find some more plants. I'm going to take a nice little stroll. Chamomile. He says standing right on top of one of the plants he's looking for. And I'll be back with you momentarily. Alright, we are out of bouncers. We have got actually a fair amount of what I wanted. And I think out of all of the things we had, the only one I haven't found is probably, I got the ginseng. Marshmallow root is swamp, so I think if we have a look around the swamp area we might find that. Haven't got Cloud's Bluff, we can live, but yeah. So what I'm going to do is going to use this for all of these ingredients. We're going to plant these, some of these around the area as well. And that, we'll keep that down here for now, and we'll pop that in there and that in there, and those we will send back to the ranch because we'll need those later. Now what I can't remember is, did I have did I make a rustic book? I may have done, but it's not on me, is it? That's the important thing. So yeah. Anyway, let's have a look what we brought. So we've got 3 of these. These we'll come back to. And we have got a whole bunch of... That is obviously all the relevant ingredients for... Is that one? No, this is that. In here we've got some ingredients. Again, we'll take this one and we shall just drop all of those ingredients in here. These are not all the ingredients for potion brewing. I don't think I probably got them. I just got bored of sorting. I'm going through the storage system trying to sort out what we've got, and some of these you'll go, what the hell is that doing as a ingredient, and it will make sense, I promise. Some of them you'll recognize, obviously, you know, gas tears, blaze powder, magma creams, slime balls, no, sugar, golden apples, that these we won't, that will, you know, most of this will have some recollection, but a lot of it will look out of place, shall we say. And I just need to pop all of this away before we crack on and get some brewing done. Now I did want to actually also work out a water source system, because what we've got going on here, whilst good, I mean, that's a whole bunch of ingredients. So the question is, can I, well, it's not a question, can I? I'm pretty certain if I were to go underneath here, stick a, let's have a look at industrial foregoings. I think, which one is it? It is, no, not a mob duplicator, although that sounds in water condensator. If I were to stick one of those down, I don't even know whether it needed water near it, and pipe straight into one of these, it would fill with water ready for use in here. Now that actually would probably be good to also fill direct, so maybe to put one underneath the floor and pipe into both of them might be the way forward on that, because this thing is notoriously bad at running out of water and not having exactly the right number of things, which, you know, can be annoying. So let us, I did use a bit of some XB bottles. Let us go back and let's have a look at making a water condensator. What are we missing? We're missing one of those. We're missing one of those, which we need to fill. And we are well, missing possibly something else. We'll sort it out in a moment. Let's get this in here. Go back to water condensator. So it's just the, oops, no, these, which we need to go 1, 2. Water condensator. And then if I have a look at fluid extraction cable, now I could do with another one of those, which means I need to make one of those. That will give me a, oh dear, that's not good. Make me some of that, thank you. Make me one of those, thank you. Make me another one of those, that's lovely. I only needed one of those anyway. It's fluid cable I needed more of. And that needs, nope, that. I don't want that one, I want that one. There we go. 1, 2. I think that should be enough. Think. Let's go. Let me just place this in the world. And it is doing nothing, which is fine. That's what I kind of expected anyway. So, armed with that and a teleport book, let's go back to the wild. And what I want to do is, I think we will use that and that, not that one. Hang on. So, what we probably need to look at is popping down a block of some description. I should really get out of the water. I know I've got water breathing and everything, but I don't mind how if this looks a little bit odd. So if I were to place that there and that there, that did not connect. Oh, that's annoying. So it may not work for this, which will be a pain if it doesn't. So if I put my water condensator in here, we just get back up and grab a breath of water. That is full. And then we take one of you and you go there. And I need it. No, I did need it. Well, I don't actually need to. I can do it without if I do. No. Helps if you do this properly. Right, that is messy as hell. I'm going to guess that that is not going to fill. This has, that hasn't, which is a pain. Okay, so we need to think now about some kind of tank. Tank solution. We've got we could do a black hole tank. That's kind of pointless. Fish tank, no. Chisel bits. See that real fluid storage tank. Obsidian, glass, and iron. I've got almost everything here. Obsidian, not a huge amount of obsidian, but I've got no glass. And I've got no cobble. Yeah, let's go back. And make a tank. Make me one of those, please. Thank you. Okay. And then we'll head back with that. I know I'm going to have to do some work on my experience at some point, but okay. Now, what I would like to do, I think, is maybe what we'll do is we'll place our connector. No. Let's go with a block there. And trying to figure out where I want to place this. Easier said than done. What happens if I do this? That fills right up, that's fine. The world is happy. Then we can bring you up like, oops, that. That looks ugly, but that's fine. And we'll check you and we'll just pop you in there. That's also fine. I say you can't. Whoa, that was a mistake. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Damn it. Out. And then it had the sheer audacity to injure me. So if I place this here now, I don't think that's working. Why? Okay, I think we need to get a little bit fancy with this because it's annoying. Going to take you, going to put you right up here like that. We're going to bring this out and then underneath there and underneath here. That's more like it, I feel. Ugly as hell, but doesn't matter. Let me in. So that's nicely filling up. That's already full. We come back here and we place our blocks back in. And apart from the fact that we've got an ugly mess underneath the thing, I will pop you there for now. Right, that's water sorted. Okay, let me just send that. Oops. Back. Alright. I'm happy with that. We do need fuel, and I haven't got any here, which is an oversight. So that's the thing. It's a real pain, actually. Have I got anything in my inventory that actually is a pick that is not actually a pick? I don't think I have I? That's embarrassing. Okay, let's start off with some basic potion brewing and some basic items. So we're going to think of, obviously we can brew potions, and we can come over here. We can go and grab a little bit of blaze powder, and we can pop. I think these actually do go a long way, so I'm not going to put a whole batch in for now. And if we use a blaze powder, for example, it will make us we can get there eventually, potion of strength. which is good, +3 things. And if we were to upgrade that, it can go to a potion of strength 2. However, how about if you wanted the potion of strength to last longer? Because obviously a potion of strength only lasts for a certain length of time. Well, there are a couple of things you can do. One is the rustic effect, and I think it's wine that gives you the 10 minutes. I may be wrong on that one. One ups the duration to 10 minutes, and the other one will take it to a maximum level of 3, which is why you do the alcohol stuff. Just going to sleep, get the night off. However, we do have another mod in this, and it is called potion rings. And if you take some gold, like a zoo, and a couple of blocks of lapis, it will give you a potion ring. Now, you can use this in many ways. You can make a potion ring of speed, haste, resistance, jump boost, strength, regen, and clearly, if I were to go and grab myself 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and let's go with iron, 1, 2, 3, 4 of, no, let's go with sugar, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. If we were to take that and do that, that will give us speed. Put that on and give us that, that will give us regen. And believe it or not, they just go into your bauble slot, speed, regen. Permanent, all the time, always on. OP? Oh, of course it is. Do I care? Not especially. I never claimed this mod pack was about balance. It was about fun. And now, while I'm doing this, I want to have a look for that missing plant. And of course, you got the benefit that there are no bubbles. No way. Ow. I think I need a potion of featherfall, to be honest. But it doesn't matter because I've got regen now, doesn't it? Even better. Everlasting P. Okay. But it doesn't last forever. I bet that's an advertising ploy if ever I saw one. And then, yeah, so that's one item in the arsenal against the beastie that we don't want to have to fight unless we certainly don't want to fight fair. And I think I'm kind of at a similar place in both certainly this and the Sevtech LP. Not so much, not tier. Oh, hello. I love these guys. These are so cute. I think that must be one of the smallest mobs in Minecraft. I mean, that is what, pixel and a half. If we had the morph mob, we could find out. We could see what that little sod could get under. But we haven't. And he's now hiding in the grass. I can see you. Right. So we got that. Let's go and have a look at some of these other potions, because I took a whole load of ingredients over there that you will definitely not recognise. So let us go and see about that, shall we? It's great just not worrying about damage. Well, I suppose you have to worry about it. I mean, obviously it's regen, it's not the fastest, it's not a perfect thing, but just a shame we can't do anything. I suppose I could encase it or something, because it does look ugly. We need to do something about that, I think. Anyway, let us go and have a look at what else we've got. So we should have a whole load of bottles. We should have nether wart. We can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whack 1, 2, 3 in there. 1, 2, 3 in there. give it a nether wart, give it a nether wart, and yeah, we'll let that run. Now let's have a look at what you think. So cake, what can you use a cake for? Cake on a potion of healing gives you a potion of saturation. So yeah, that's steps 3. We need a potion of healing, so we're going to need to do that. And if you take iron ingots, for example, iron ingots in potion brewing give you a potion of magnetism. Not too worried about that one right now. Obsidian, on the other hand, in brewing, will give you a potion of fortitude, which can be increased to an 8-minute resistance, or a splash resistance, or resistance 2. So we can take that and maybe go in here and have a little bash at this one. So there's our potion of healing. Let's go and grab a cake, and we can give that a little bit of an effect. Yeah, it really doesn't use much blade powder at all, does it? Fortitude gives you resistance for 3 minutes. Now, if you were to go in and give that the... oh god, I can never remember which way around this goes. Hang on. So glowstone is the one we want. So if we take a little bit of glowstone onto that, and in this one that's giving you saturation for 3 minutes. Now uses here obviously are to make it splash. We can't do anything else with it. And there's also these vials, which is the other thing crafted. Basically you can put a blank vial in there. So that's resistance 2 for 3 minutes. Okay, let's go and just leave some of this stuff back here for a second, and I'm going to head back to the ranch because there's some stuff I want to do there anyway. However, we need to have a look for the rustic oh god, I'm sure it's called the almanac. It is. Can we make that? We can. So, if you look at the alcoholic beverages and you do the brewing, you can brew all of these drinks, and you can go to, for example, well, forget that. We've done. I'll go through this briefly. Ale is a saturation drink. Cider is magic resistance, reduces damage from magical sources, including poison. Iron wine is great to give you extra hearts. Mead applies wither ward damage. Basically, that's going to be really useful. Wild berry wine increases the level of all positive effects to 3. So that would increase the things, and wine increases the duration of all positive effects by up to 10 minutes. So you can see why that's powerful. And I'm going to want to do that. The question is, do I want what I want to do with it? Before we do that, there's something else I want to do. We should have a... what have we got sword-wise in here? Can we have a look for silent? So we've got the katana, supercharged spinel katana. And the chrysoface, supercharged chrysoface barrel, supercharged tektite. Probably go there. Now, have I got any tektite? Probably not. In which case, that's not going to work, is it? Okay. Spinel. I've got spinel. chaos. That. And to do that I need some glowstone. Okay, let's clear that. We need to do that and that. That. A little bit of glowstone. And make me 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then if I go and have a look at the weapons again. Chrysophase barrel. No. Oh, it was a spinel katana. That's what I was thinking of. Doesn't matter. These will all get this charged up. Pop it in there. Oh, it's quite a very long sword, isn't it? Possibly too long. All right, armed with that, I need some experience. I haven't got a huge amount, but that'll be fine. We'll take the rest of that. We'll have a snooze. We really need to decorate up this here as well. We've never done much with this building once we've finished with it. So, I've got so many things I want to do, and there's never enough time to do them all. Let me go over to Alexandria. I'll be back with you in a sec. Okay, when did I put a sweeping edge on this damn sword? I've done this because I was going to basically create a sword for working the XP farm. And I apparently already have one. That's kind of embarrassing. But I do need to go and actually have a look and get some XP. So, yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I've done a little bit of grinding. However, I'm just planning on what we're going to build. I'm looking at the potion things, and I also know that I'm way late. I'm at like 32 minutes already. However, cobble. I have a shortage of cobble because I don't make cobble because my pick is Silk Touch. That sounds like a drowning creeper, which suits me absolutely fine. So how do you make cobble? Well, you can chisel cobble from cobble, so that's not going to help me. I can mine stuff to get cobble. I can stick netherrack around a pure daisy to get cobble. I can stick smooth stone in a hydrator to get cobble. Or I can make a material stonework factory from industrial foregoings. You need another one of those. Let me have a look at this. Material stonework. That's the beastie. So what do we need to make that? So we need to make one of those. We're going to need one of those. We need one of those. We're going to need... oh, we need that. Pink slime fluid. Damn it. Pink slime could be some pink slime fluid in the world. Well, that's helpful. Thank you very much. Well, that's going to screw me up, isn't it? Huh. And there's no thing. Okay. Okay. Industrial foregoings manual. Let's go back here and look for pink slime. Mob slaughter factory. Some pink slime as well. So we basically need to make one of them first, and we need to use that to kill the mobs. Oh yeah, that's more than I need right now for cobble. I've got a bit of cobble. If I'm really desperate, I'll make an axe that doesn't have hoofer thingy mabob. And we'll just do a little bit of that. Take a few more of those with us. That should be fine. So my plan is that the witch hut has a slight issue, as we know, and that is that it has this rather ugly looking structure underneath it. So I think what we need to do is we need to decide this is the middle, and we are going to basically say from 1, 2, 3. I don't want to go. Do I want to go that far out? 1, 2, 3 like that? Maybe I do. I don't know. Like that. I don't need to join that up, but that doesn't matter. Let's quickly breathe. And I'd probably find out what is hiding underneath this structure as well. Oops, hello. Because clearly we have something underneath here. Right, we need to basically get this. So what I'm thinking is we'll put the potions that we brew, we'll go into a potion warehouse underneath here. It's not ideal, it's not my preferred solution. Oh, well, I suppose actually that's not strictly speaking true. It's not my B bits bag. Come on, let's go down, get all the bits, hoover them up. Chisel's a bit dandruff. Right, that should be hopefully everything. And if we take those, we should be able to place them in slabs here. And similarly we'll be able to do something with whatever we use as the wall parts as well. And this kind of provides a fairly simple... Oh, we are missing... We're missing some bits. Where did those bits go? They've got to be somewhere. They can't have gone far. Well, actually, this is Minecraft. They could have gone far. They could have gone halfway to the moon and back. But, how on earth do you lose your bits? No, we are in a state of stuffedness, but that's fine. It's going to be hidden mainly under that anyway. And then what we're going to do is we are going to grab you, and we are going to grab you, and we are going to do this into these. I think that's a hippo. I keep on thinking it's crocodile because we've got crocs, and it's not. We've got hippos in this as well, so quite reasonably. So again, we can do this all the way down. I don't want to cut into that. Yeah, a bit impromptu, admittedly, but we'll sleep the night off. I'll just get this done, and I'll be back with you in a sec. Very briefly, there'll be those of you who spotted the obvious flaw in my wonderful master plan, and that is, this is now not getting water. So what's the plan here? Well, I think what we'll do is we'll bring this lot all the way out of the way, And if we can, let's see, if I do this, and then bring that over here, and be gone. Oh damn! Get rid of that. There we go. If we then place that here, like so, we'll stick this on the. No, that is empty, which is what it should be. Damn it! Trying to be clever and it ain't working. I don't know why I bother. Okay, so that will link in there. That's all nice and compact, and then we can basically place you there. We can get our bucket of water here, and we can place you there. That should be full. That should be all working. And then this, no, that's not right. This here, oh, God, we'll get there eventually, will be our panel, the channel down. We'll leave the rest of it done as we've done there, but you know, we can come all the way down like so. Grab a little bit more of that, do some more of that into that. And obviously we know there's a warm reception waiting for us down here because, well, you can hear them. We've got a trapdoor which is going to go there. And then we're going to use metal ladders because they'll blend in neatly there. That will go on there. I'm going to need 1.5 blocks of these as bits. That should do us. However, I also don't want to leave this bit kind of all manky and horrible either. So if we do this and then just bring a little bit of that in there and there. Oh man, stop it, will you? Stop it, you damned overzealous shovel. What did I put on that one? Efficiency 3. Maybe I should have gone with efficiency 2. Because I find efficiency, it's, to my mind, is the worst use of an efficiency enchant on any tool. Just because you've got no control over the damn thing, it's just like you've got this mad runaway process going on. I suppose we ought to, well, not we ought to, we are going to have to light this up, aren't we? Because otherwise we're going to have problems if I hit F7. So we'll pop a torch down there. That should be more than adequate. We can get you and go in here and do that. I'll get the bits on the inside in a moment. And there. And that should do us. We've got this space down here if we ever want to use it for anything. I don't think we will, but you know. And then I suppose we just need to head down a little. Oh, that's interesting. Hi. Anybody else? Enderman down there. He can quite literally own me. Well, he can't own me, but let's just go down and see what this cave is. Just because it's, well, it's a cave for one. Hi, how you doing there, sir? You know what? I think before we go running off doing anything down here, I think I'm going to have to do a caving run. I think it's, Jesus, so stop it. He asked for that. Yeah, I definitely think this, well, let's just double check. I think this has definitely got the potential for a caving session. So I think that is what we will do. I do need to, hang on. Try again. Yeah, I think that's a given. We definitely need a caving run. What shall we do? Shall we? What shall we have for our screenshot? There we go. Yeah. So I think on that note, I'm going to stop waffling. We're going to have to do a quick caving run next session on that one, and continue on as we mean to go on. So until then, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. And bye for now.